Okay, the purpose of this video is just to show you quickly how to set up your Flipgrid account and create your first grid. So you just go to flipgrid.com and go ahead and click on Educator Login. And then you just want to log in with Google. It'll ask you to sign in to your Gmail account. And then it will prompt you to do the rest of your setup. So just pick the right country, state, your organization, ballpark age of your students, area of expertise, and that you are 16 years of age or older. And then click Let's Go. That will take you to your main grid page, which is where it will probably take you when you log in from now on. And what we're going to do is create a new grid where you can start creating a bunch of different topics. So you can maybe make a different grid for each class that you have, or you can make a grid for each grade level. It doesn't matter. So I'm just going to call this my Bell 1 reading class. And you can change the sort of URL that takes you to your grid, but I wouldn't worry about it. And then you just select an image that you want to use. And, oh, I forgot the most important thing. You probably want to make this a private grid so that you can only access it if you have a school email domain. The only time that you would want to be able to let other people access the Flipgrid is if you want parents to be able to access, and then you would choose the PLC and public grids. But since we're dealing with student information, I would probably just put this in a school email domain grid. So that way the people can only log in if they have a school email. And the domain is, just like it says, everything after the @ symbol in your school email. So remember, if, that might be different for teachers and students. It might be, at southwestlocalschools.org for teachers, but it might be at studentsouthwestlocalschools.org or something like that for students. So make sure you include all the necessary domain names and then click Launch My Grid. So a grid is a place where you can put lots of different Flipgrid topics for students to interact with. And they sort of made you a template here, but I'm just going to create a new topic. And I'm going to give that topic a title. It's going to be Introduce Yourself. And this is where you can choose how much time you want the students to be able to record for. I want this to be a quick 1 minute or less recording. And I'm going to put those directions right here. So record an introduction of yourself in 1 minute here. And if you want to be able to watch the videos before they post to the wall, you can turn on moderation. But usually for your first Flipgrid, you don't need to worry about this too much, and you can leave the moderation off. The thing that I would turn off, if you scroll down, are all the extras. At some point, you might want students to be able to give each other feedback and reply, but the first time you use Flipgrid, I would just go ahead and turn all 4 of those off and make it so that they can't put anything on their selfie pictures. So once you have customized your grid, you just hit Create Topic, and it will sort of give you the links that you need to be able to access it, but you can also just click the Share Topic button at any time to grab the link. And the nice thing is, with the school domain version, the students won't ever have to put in a password. So the password's only if you're using a public Flipgrid. And that is how to set up your Flipgrid.